What's the most important thing a teacher ever taught you? I hated math. Like, absolutely dreaded it. By 8th grade, I was sitting in the back row, hoodie up, trying to be invisible whenever Ms. Rivera asked questions. One day, she handed back our tests. Mine had a big red 43% at the top, but instead of just the grade, there was a yellow sticky note. See me after class. Not in trouble. I wanted to die. When everyone left, I dragged myself to her desk, expecting a lecture about paying attention. Instead, she asked, "What job do you want someday?" I don't know, maybe something with cars? I like fixing stuff with my dad. She nodded and pulled out her phone. My brother's a mechanic. Look at this invoice he showed me. It was full of numbers. Labor costs, parts prices, tax calculations, profit margins. Every single day, he uses the math you're learning right now, she said. He failed math too, until he realized it was actually useful. I shrugged, not convinced. But the next day, Ms. Rivera handed me a different worksheet than everyone else. Same math problems, but they were all about a car repair shop. Calculate how much to charge if the parts cost $85 and labor is $60 per hour for 2.5 hours, plus 7% tax. For the first time ever, I finished all the problems. The next worksheet was about calculating how much money you'd make if you owned the shop. Then one about ordering inventory to maximize profit. My grade went from 43% to 68%, then 79%. Not amazing, but I wasn't failing anymore. Then came parents' night. My dad never went to these things. He worked late shifts, but Ms. Rivera called him directly and somehow convinced him to come. She showed him my progress and said, "Your son has a mechanical mind. He thinks differently than how math is typically taught." Then she did something that changed everything. She asked my dad to talk about his work as a handyman, the calculations he did every day. My dad, who barely finished high school, spent 20 minutes explaining markup percentages and estimation techniques. He was basically doing algebra without realizing it. I saw my dad differently that night, and myself too. 3 years later, I'm in advanced math. Not because I suddenly love equations, but because Ms. Rivera taught me something more important than formulas. She showed me that math isn't just random numbers on a page. It's a tool I need for the life I want. And sometimes, the stuff we hate learning is exactly what we need the most. Last week, I helped my dad quote a big renovation job. He actually asked for my help with the calculations. "You're better at this than me now," he said. That's when I realized what Ms. Rivera really taught me. Sometimes the obstacle is the way forward.